All right, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 Honda Fit 4-cylinder. That's all they come with. Spark plug change. So in order to do that, ideally you take the cowl out. Too much work. Looks like we may have to take the cowl out unless you have the right size extension. We'll see. But without removing this plastic cowl, first take one screw out and pull the coils. Once you pull the coil out, you can take the plugs out. You just need to have the right size extension, and also you need a 14mm spark plug socket, which is a little bit of a different size than the traditional 5/8 and all that, so make sure you get one of those as well. Once we get to that part, remember it's an iridium plug. I believe Honda comes with Denso iridium. The other iridiums will go as well. The dealer charges like $60 per plug just to buy it. Outside it's about $10 a plug. So there's a tip. I think the tune-up cost at the dealership $350 or something like that. You could do it for $50 if you do it yourself. Alright, let's see if we can get the plugs out and see how bad it is. By the way, the car has close to 100,000 miles. Alright, just pull the old one out after 100,000, I'll put it out here. After 100,000 miles, that's how it's looking. Alright, new plugs going in. Yeah, don't cross thread it. And it's a challenge to work with the cowl clearance here, so you may have to use multiple height extensions and a wobble extension just to get the plugs in and out of there, and a really flat ratchet. Okay, in this case I'm using Autolite iridium plug. The originals came with NGK plugs and they weren't in stock anywhere. Second best choice seems to be Autolite and Denso and all that. As long as it's iridium and the gaps are correct. Okay, again a reminder that the size of the spark plug is the newer 14mm and not the traditional 2 sizes. Alright, once the plugs are in, put the coil back in, plug the wires, line up the screws, push it down so they perfectly line up, and put the bolts back on. Hand tight first, start threading, and then is that a 10mm?
Yeah, it's
10mm bolt. And make sure that all the coils are tight and good to go. Check all the coils for how tight they are, and start the car and see if any cord pops up and see if the engine sounds good. Alright, so started the car back up and the engine sounds the way it's supposed to sound, with a little clicking sound, and put the code reader just in case. After that, just make sure no code pops up, put the code reader in if you got one, and check for live data just to make sure everything is working well. Alrighty.